Sow a seed to get what you need. Guess what? Your girl's not singing tonight. However, Tips for Tuesday starts right now. Five, four, three, two, one. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy Tuesday, everybody. It's your girl, Elisha, coming to you for another Tuesday Night Live Tip for Tuesday. And you know what? We are starting off this October 2025 with some reflections. This is I was just thinking actually last night or this past week, and I came up with I was talking to a friend of mine, and we were just kind of talking and just revisiting some old stories, old job stories, and just some different things that have happened to us in the past as and I realized, for a long time, we've been sowing seeds. So I told her, I said, well, sow a seed to get what you need. I was like, okay, I kind of like that. I kind of like that. I said, you know what? This will be a good topic for Tips for Tuesday. So that's what we're talking about tonight is sowing a seed to get what you need. Okay? Get what you need. So it's basically when I was just kind of talking about it or just thinking about it, we're just thinking about just small little gestures, small little things that you do, and you're just kind of putting stuff out there because you're looking for a return for whatever reason you're doing that. Okay? So I basically have five things that we're going to discuss tonight regarding sowing a seed to get what you need. Okay. So we're going to start with seeds. Number one, seeds can be simple. Seeds can be simple. And what I mean by that is just little small actions that tend to add up. Okay. So it doesn't have to be something very extreme or anything like that, but you can kind of look in nature on how seeds develop. Say for instance, if you are planting some grass seeds or anything like that, you put them out there, and you're putting them out there because you plan on having a beautiful lawn, or you might want to fill in some bald spots in your lawn or anything like that. So you're planting those seeds so that you can get some nice grass to grow up. So as we're talking about in life, these seeds or just these small actions, these seeds can be something as simple as texting a friend or a family member to just reconnect. And just reaching out, that's sowing a seed, you know. Just telling somebody about your services, telling somebody about your services. So, texting a friend, telling somebody about your services if you're in business or if you have some kind of product or service that you're selling, or even just sending an email or a thank you in the mail. You're sowing little seeds. You're sowing little seeds, and those seeds actually will give you a wonderful harvest, or as our topic says, will get you what you need. Okay, so number one, seeds can be simple, small actions that add up. Okay, number two, speak life over your business. So if you're in business and you have products or services, speak life over that business, and you can speak life and do things in that business as far as planting seeds, you know. So planting seeds with your business, it could be as something as just letting people know about your business. So if you're in social media, you could be talking about your business, sharing a promotion with your business, what type of products that you're selling or anything like that. That is sowing a seed, because you never know who's watching, who might need that product, and who they might share it with in order to make a sale. Okay? And a lot of times, people don't always respond right away. They might see your post or they might hear about your item and they don't respond right away. But still, the fact that you put something out there is sowing a seed. Okay? So you're just putting it out there, and you're going to keep on showing up. Just like me in this show, Tips for Tuesday. You know, I am, telling you about my business and what I do and different things like that. And also in the process, I enjoy basically providing tips based on my own personal experiences, you know? So yes, I'm just going to keep on showing up, and I love to speak a positive word, you know? I always say that my platform is a platform of positivity. And that's because there's just so much going on in the world. You need somewhere to retreat and come and get a good word, okay? So, sow a seed to get what you need. All right. Number three is to be patient in the process. Okay. Just like we talked about the grass seeds earlier. You know, when you put, if I went out there tonight and planted some grass seeds, well, it's fall now, but if I went out there to plant some grass seeds, I am not looking tomorrow to have a whole, um, lawn of this beautiful Bermuda grass. It's not going to happen overnight, you know? So you allow the seeds to take time. You allow the seeds to germinate, get in the ground, you know? And if you're expecting a harvest, make sure you kind of watering those seeds and doing the things that's necessary to get you a good harvest. So even when it comes to your business, you know, you're putting yourself out there, you're showing your product, you're telling people about your product, and guess what? You might not just get a sale the first time. And that's okay. Just keep showing up. Just keep showing. Don't give up. Keep showing up. Sow a seed to get what you need. Okay? Number four, your past work is seeds too. Listen, things that you have done in the past, whether it's videos and connections, you spoke a word, blog posts, just anything you've done in the past. You know, you might even have some history, some stories, some life changing moments, you know, that you've done before, and it can actually benefit somebody, you know? So your past work is a seed too. So that life lesson can help somebody else, or sharing that it could be a seed that you're planting, you know? So don't underestimate the past, you know, and lessons that you've learned in the past, you know, because those lessons are still working on your behalf. Just like I said, I was talking to my girlfriend and we were just kind of sharing, and I was telling her, you know, some old, what I call war stories, but some old stories of the past, you know, different jobs I've worked and different things like that. And, you know, when you just look back, you just, you know, some stuff just seems crazy, but some of those things were necessary, and some of them were a lot of lessons that you learned, you know, to bring you to where you are today. And you can reflect on that, and you can be thankful for that, those lessons, because it taught you something in the process. And number five, you get what you need, not always what you're expected. Okay? Sometimes you sow one type of seed and receive something even better. A new opportunity, a collaboration, clarity on what to do next, you know, staying open and faithful, you know. So a lot of times you might even have a vision of what this is supposed to be. You know, like, oh yeah, I'm planting these seeds, I'm doing these things, I'm putting out this promotion, you know, but you never know. You never know about what to really expect, because you might get blessed with the unexpected. Okay? You might get blessed with the unexpected. So listen, I am encouraging you this week to think about sowing a seed. So whether it's showing up for a post, following up with somebody, reaching out to a friend. This is Touch Base Tuesday. I like to touch base with people on Tuesdays. Sow a seed to get what you need. So again, small actions add up. So if you want to touch base with somebody to let them know you're thinking about them, if you want to promote your business, this is a message for you. Go ahead. If you got something you're selling or doing or want to promote and getting ready for, go ahead and do that thing tonight. Or if not tonight, at least tomorrow, you know? Send a thank you note. Reach out to an old client, reach out to an old colleague or friend, you know, and just sow a seed to get what you need. You know, just think about small things that you could do that's sowing a seed. Okay? Listen, I am your girl Elisha, and listen, check it out. Make sure. If you have not already, we have dropped our Snap and Go travel guide where you can travel all over and locate you content creators and photographers from city to city. Okay, I have made the blueprint, I have it simple, and listen, you can do it all on a budget. So just follow the steps and grab you some great memories from city to city. That download is available on our website, and I will link that in the description of this video. As well as if you're looking to create the life of your dreams, which hopefully we all are. I'm trying to, for sure. Make sure you download our manifestation guide. It is a manifestation guide, and guess what? You can get tonight working on that life of your dreams. You hear me? Listen, I am your girl Elisha coming to you for another Tuesday night live tips for Tuesday. And as always, there's more to come. So y'all stay tuned. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.